Hi guys. Okay, so before I get into literally anything, I only have 80 subscribers. I don't really care. I have a lot more on TikTok, but I don't really care. I like with everything, with just the state our world is in, with the things that I mean, you guys all have the ability to see. It's kind of, you know, I understand like some of us have a stronger stomach than others. Some of us are more inclined like financially to be able to help more than others. Whatever the excuses, I don't really care. The link in all of my videos from now on, I'll put it in my bio. I'm gonna figure out how to do it everywhere. Is Operation Olive Branch. If you don't know what that is, basically it is this huge list compiled by all of these amazing people who are working to get different families out of Gaza. If you didn't know, one of the UN sanctioned safe zones was bombed as of last night, this morning. So now there's just like, again, like thousands and thousands and thousands of people displaced. And I don't even know if I can say that word on YouTube, unalived. I mean, it's just like, there is no nice way to put it. There is no positive. There's no nothing. Like, please just do whatever you can. I really, like, if you don't watch the rest of this video, only watch this and do whatever you can. I don't care if it's like, literally, like, you can repost a video on TikTok. Like, you can share an informational video that costs nothing. Like, you can share a GoFundMe, it costs nothing. You can simply educate yourself. It costs fucking nothing to educate yourself. If you have 5 followers, it takes nothing to share something so that they can continue to educate them, like, themselves and be aware too, because it's really bugging the shit out of me how people are doing nothing. It's crazy to me. Like, this is an election year, y'all. This is an election year. Like, please keep that in mind. And no, I'm not saying we have one good candidate. I don't think there is one good candidate. I don't think there's any. Like, in my opinion, like, all of these people are corrupt, liars. I mean, all they want is our money and power. Like, that's it. They want the money, the power, the control, because they're not doing the correct things with it already. That's what we've seen. I don't care which side you're voting for. Both are just the lesser of two evils. And not even the lesser. Like, these are just two evils that we're choosing between right now. So please, 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 I'm being serious. I know I love to troll on here. And I know I love to be silly, haha. This is very serious. It's very near and dear to me. Please, like, if you can do anything, if you can do literally anything, like, please help these people that are in need. There's also a genocide happening in our Congo right now. Like, if you have any availability to help those people also, like, there's tons of resources. TikTok is a huge one. Like, take advantage of that. Social media is a huge, huge, huge advantage that we have on our side. Like, we have unfiltered access to most of these people that are on the grounds, if they still have access to be able to post these things or get in contact with anyone, and for 2, to spread awareness and correct information. Like, please make sure the information you are spreading and sharing is correct. Google is fucking free. Libraries are free. Like, please, like, okay. But like I said, from now on, the only links in any of my my bios, I will be changing those all over today. All of Operation Olive Branch, whatever you can do. I mean, like, I can't do much. All I can do is this for right now. So, like, that's what I'm doing. It's just really important to me. I don't care if you don't care about it. You're kind of just a terrible person. I don't know what to tell you, but please, 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 even if you can't do anything, just take a list. Like, take a look at the list. Like, look at the overwhelming amount of names. Like, these are babies. These are pregnant women. These are homeless fathers that have lost everything, every part of their family. These are grandparents. Like, these are aunts, uncles, These are trans people. These are straight people. These are gay people. These are every walk of life that you could possibly, and it's crazy I have to break it down like that, but some people literally need it brought down to that level, because like these are people. If we were bombed with absolutely no warning, if everything and everyone we loved was destroyed and gone in a matter of minutes, you bet your bottom dollar you would be sitting there praying that somebody would be doing the same thing for you. That some TikToker with like fucking thousands of followers making 60K a year would at least post a link and share a picture of your family to try and get you out. And I also saw somebody talking about, because they worked with, I want to say they worked with Korean survivors of, I can't say the word, but you know what I'm talking about, mass unaliving, right? So she works with people from mass unaliving events to write and tell their stories. And she was talking about how a huge misconception people have about displacement, because that's the word they like to use a lot of times to make it seem like this isn't just like the most terrible thing that could ever happen to anybody in their entire life. So this displacement of these people, there is no warning. There's not a weather app notifying them 20 minutes before to take shelter. There is no sirens. There is no government like the government is not helping protect them. There is no warning. These decisions are made during the moment. Like, these people have no idea where to go that will be safe, that they can spend a night, that they don't have to worry about their children eating dirt and grass. Like, that's the point they're at. Like, they have no time. So essentially these people that are left, right, they're already medically just needing instantaneous care, whether it's that or whether they're lucky enough to not. So everything and everyone they've ever loved is gone. They have no home, they have no clothes, they have no family, they have no food, they have no medical care. All of that is gone. And in that instant where you're trying to process all of that traumatic stuff that just happened to you, you have seconds to flee to where you don't know. You don't know where. You have no idea. You don't know if the same exact thing is going to happen tomorrow night when you get there, on the way there. You don't know if you are going to be stopped by military in your car and have everybody in that car unalived, no matter if they're a child or not. It does not matter if you're pregnant. It does not matter if you're an infant. It doesn't matter if you're disabled. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They have absolutely no regard for any of the lives. And I'm saying this with my whole chest. Like, they have absolutely no regard for any of the lives of the people in Gaza, the people in the Congo, anywhere where this is happening. Like, that I literally cannot fathom that people are not talking about it. I cannot fathom that people are not pushing their friends to have conversations about this. And I can't fathom that people are not sharing anything. You're not doing anything, okay? So when we wake up in 50 years and our grandchildren are asking us what we did to help and what we did to contribute to the problem, you're the one that's gonna have to face that. And again, I know, like, to a lot of people, they don't have the capacity to think that far ahead or think about somebody else besides themselves or think about a situation. Like, we're not that far off from that. I hope you guys understand. I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist or a red pill. I don't care. We're not that far off from that. If this is our government, very cleverly, by the way, the week where everybody was all worried about TikTok getting shut down and that vote, right, sent millions of dollars to Israel. Millions. And that relief fund that they sent to Gaza was about a quarter of what was sent to the place that is literally mass unaliving these people. it's a quarter of that amount. And y'all were worried about TikTok. You're worried about social media. And like, people are unalived by the masses and are never coming back. That holy sacred land that has been there is never going to be, I have chills, like it's never going to be replaced. Like that is unreplaceable. And if you knew anything, if you listened in a history class, this is coming from me, okay? I know, like a lot of times I come off across as stupid, as silly, as all these things on the internet. It's not true. It's not true. I at least know the history that is affecting me right now. I am watching new history be written, and it is not the side of history that I want to be on. And so I am choosing to make a decision to do something about that, and so are most people that I know. If they're not, I'm not really interested in knowing them, because this has been building and happening for a while. The violence, the absolute hatred, and the damage has been done to these people already for generations. Generations of hatred and violence, and taking what is not theirs from these people, right? We should know about that, right? We're America. How do you think we got this land? We literally pillaged and stole. That's what we did, and claimed it as ours. And that is what is happening right the fuck now. And I don't understand how people don't want to do something. I just don't. So please educate yourselves. Please. I don't want any negative comments about it. I don't. Like, I will delete it. I have to say that, because every time I speak out about this, I get crazy amounts of hate. Like, I get threats in my DMs. I get crazy amounts of, I don't care. I really don't care. Because that is not as worse as what these people are facing. And I am so privileged that I get to sit here in my apartment, safe, happy, healthy, and these people are not even alive to receive the help that we're trying to give them right now, because it's happening so fast. Like, these families on the list are getting knocked off so fast, not because they're getting out, because they will forever be there, because they forever will never be able to have a home, to see their family, to see the end of this. Like, these people, like, we're not even doing it for these people right now. We are doing it for the generations to come. We're doing it for the few that are left standing. That is not by coincidence. That is not by accident. I don't care what you believe. These people have survived so much. It's like, I can't even comprehend what it would be like to be in that situation. I don't think anybody can. And like, the videos, the photos, the reports on the ground are disturbing. They physically will make you ill. They will make you question everything you know. Question everything you know about society, about politics, about your friends and their opinions. It will make you question that. Because when you see it, it is so much different. It is so much different than hearing a description or reading about it. And from a source that probably got it wrong, okay? So please do your research. Trust reliable sources only. And a lot of times that is not our mainstream news outlets, okay? Donate if you can. Anything you can. $1, 50 cents. I don't care. Share it. Share the posts. Share our lists of names. Like, find more people to add to this. Like, do something. I promise, the smallest action, like, it means something. I just spent 14 minutes like explaining this on like, nobody's gonna watch this. I don't care. I hope that one person sees it and feels motivation to do something, because I literally, like, I don't understand. Like, a majority of those organizers for those BLM protests and all those LGBTQ protests I've been to, those are the ones sharing this stuff. Those are the ones leading these protests. All of these schools getting together and protesting on their school grounds and going up against like LAPD with rubber bullets, guns, and all of the tactical tools and SWAT gear, those are the people that I'm like, that is not performative activism. That's very much real. And I think, I guess what I'm trying to say here is like, that performative ass shit, like, take a fucking backseat. You've made your choice. Girl, guy, I don't care. If you can't see what the fuck is going on and you don't have a problem with it, I mean, there is something wrong with you. So that's what I wanted to say. Very strongly worded, but I think I got the point across. Yeah. Link in bio. All of my bios. I mean, I'll change over my Instagram, TikTok, everything will be changed. There's that. I'm gonna take a break and get myself actually ready and we can like get into the video, but this is just really important and I wanted it to have its own portion because I'm not gonna like sit here and like make jokes while I'm like doing my makeup. Again, it gives me really privileged vibes. I am extremely privileged and I'm not gonna sit here and preach to you while I'm using my products that I can go out to the store and purchase whenever I want because I have a running car and good health and family and money. So do with that what you will. Thank you for listening to that. Thanks. Okay, it's the outfit. Fit check. Yeah, so I am, you can like barely see me. Today, I am taking myself on a date, question mark. I'm trying to heal, trying to do these things. I have to do these things. I haven't been on a date in a really long time. And who's better to take me on one than me because I have no suitors. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go to the park, we're gonna get coffee, we're gonna explore our deepest emotions and feelings in the woods. I don't know, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so I just got gas. Apologies for the audio, you guys are on my Bluetooth right now. Okay, I don't know why it stopped, my music came on. I'm gonna go to Dunkin' now and get a little drinky drink and we'll go take a walk. I brought my book so I can read. So I love when people read to me, but I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's literally, I'm going out with myself, whatever. But still, I get like stressed about it. Okay, let's go to Dunkin'. Okay, I just started my walk. There's actually a lot of people here, so I'm like trying to not be weird. It's starting to rain, but that's a risk I'm willing to take at this point because I just love it out here so much. It's so pretty, so gorgiana. Ariana, what are you doing here? And by Ariana, I mean the Holy Spirit because it's so beautiful. Like what? But yeah, I think let's find a good place to like sit. Oh, just like the view. Let's find a good place to sit. I don't want to go too deep in because I'm like, it's definitely gonna rain. But I did bring my book so I can sit in my car and read. But I want to go to this, I really want to get to this one spot. This one person took me there one time. I've never got it out of my head since. Not the person, the place. I'll take you there. I'll show you. But yeah, guys, it's so pretty. Hang on, I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see. Okay, so there was like this whole family with dogs and shit on the trail, like walking or whatever. And it's Memorial Day weekend, so it's busy out. But they just kind of gave me the, when they see, like when people that are like couples, families, people like that, when they see me out alone, I feel like they always do like a, they're like, good for you. You're so brave. I'm like, actually, I just like doing things on my own. And I like being out here. It's really peaceful. A little scared of getting kidnapped. But yeah, it's quiet out here. Also, I guess we can talk more when we get up here, whatever, but so many people have been reaching out to me lately. Or like trying to get a hold of me. I'm not really sure what that's about. I think it's just because no matter the context, when you're doing well, or people like perceive you to be, they want to be around that. Not in like a, oh, everybody, I think I'm better than it. Like, people just crave that light, that energy, you know. Oh my God, I keep running into people. But yeah, when people see you're doing good, you're looking good, you're feeling good, like, I always thought confidence, that bullshit, that was bullshit. That like being confident, people notice. They actually do. You know, whether that means good way or bad way, I found both to be true. But yeah, not to like toot my own horn, but I think both circumstances have been pretty true as far as people reaching out. Yeah. I want to see if there's any people up here because we're getting close to the spot that I like to go. It's like, seriously, it's so Gorgiana out today. I look crazy holding my phone like this, BT dubs. It's fine. It's just like, oh, it's so pretty here. Oh, it doesn't look like there's anyone up here. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the spot. Oh, there is people up here. Oh my God, hang on. Literally so many people. But look how pretty this trail is. I'm like, look. Hi. So pretty. We're about to loop around back to the car. And then we can... Oh, almost tripped. Can talk more in the car. Just there's so many people out here. I did get my workout in, my steps in. Yeah. I don't know. It's just really pretty. I think I'm gonna do the rest of this walk in silence. Okay, I made it back to my car. There's genuinely so many people here. And it's so awkward to film in public. I'm gonna read in here for a little bit. Some light reading. Man, I forgot how much I love walking by myself. I used to do it all the time when I didn't have a car, obviously. But for me, I don't know, like, I love going to church, but it's so hard to encapsulate the feeling of, like, prayer and connectivity when you're outside in any form of nature, just because of, like, it's so fucking grounding, for one, and for two, like, I just don't feel more connected than when I'm in nature or, like, in water, like, anything like that, really, because that's where church is to me. Like, that's where I get that feeling of, like, you know, like, being present and prayerful or whatever. And I don't know, not a very traditional sort of prayer person. I don't know, I don't know, like, I'm not saying I haven't been getting down on my knees and asking for a little bit of a break lately, not to say that, but this is what I got myself at Dunkin', by the way. It's my hair's on it. My hair's on it. A large berry sparked energy. I don't know. As I do that, I'm getting water all over my car. But it's the perfect temperature for a walk. It's kind of rainy, and so it's like nice. It's like a little sprinkly. But yeah, honestly, like I can't think of a place where I feel like more connected. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Will it stay there? It will. Okay. Yeah, like to me, like, I don't know, God is in the trees. Like, I don't know, like, just when I look at like everything around me, it makes me just realize like how small I am, how small my problems are. And that's kind of it, to me it's comforting. Like, I also love the like theory about like there's infinite universes, so like every choice, every possibility, every minute detail for every single person, creature, you know, like it's possible, it's happening, it's playing out in another universe, and there's infinite realities. Like, to me, that just like centers and grounds me in a way I can't describe. It's like I realize that like everything I went through, everything I'm doing, everything I'm learning is because I'm supposed to be on a certain path, certain track. I don't know, I have to be really careful with my words because like in the past, like when I was really unwell, everything was a sign, right? Like everything was, you know, like living in a state of delulu to try and manifest stuff. And that's just not really how it works. I say that with the most gentle parenting, loving. I just like, for me, like I couldn't hear that in that state. Like I couldn't believe that because I so desperately needed and wanted those voids to be filled. And even when they were with like temporary people and things, it just wasn't, it was never enough because, you know, it wasn't that person or that job or that specific thing I wanted to manifest or that I had been praying for. And I swear, like, I know it's the most oversaid thing on the internet, but it was only when I let go of those things and like truly let go of the outcome of that person, of the feelings. Like, you can still love and care about someone, want them back all you want, feel the feelings, but like, there's people coming. I'll try and say this fast before they get over here, but somebody said it like, treat it like a paper that's on your desk. Treat that person like they're a paper on your desk. You're not ignoring it. You're not giving it power by staring at it and shaking it and being like, get out of my brain, get off here. The paper is going to continue to come back on your desk. Acknowledge it, glance at it, move on. Don't give those thoughts power over you. It will dictate everything about your life. I'll come back in a second. Okay, as I was saying. Yeah, I mean, coming to the conclusion that I was the blockage in my own life for like really everything I wanted, because I had these like super unrealistic expectations and conceptions of people. And I put people, places, and things that were not right for me, didn't want anything to do with me, weren't even in my life, like on this pedestal, essentially. And that really set me back. That really messed me up for a long time. And like now I can joke about it, and I can say all the things, do all the things, you know, because I took the time, and I'm taking the time to get to know myself, to learn to love myself. I didn't realize that's like a learned thing, you know. A big part of me thought that everybody is just born confident or born with a certain level of self-love, knowing who you are, you know, like, it took me a long time to accept that that is actually not true. And people are people, and they have to learn those things too, and everybody's at a different place with it. So yeah, like I I didn't manifest my ex back. It didn't work. It's fine, I survived. I'm telling you, I survived, and I'm better because of it. I left a job that I thought I was going to be at forever. I loved this job. That, you know, was essentially the whole reason I was crying in the last video I posted on here. Like, it genuinely took me months to recover from that. And I had been trying to leave for a long time because it wasn't healthy for me anymore. It wasn't safe for me anymore to be doing that job. I had to take care of me first. You put on your oxygen mask before you put it on the person next to you, because you're no help to them if you're not there, if you're unconscious, you know. And that's kind of how it's been with my life lately. The more care I give to me, in turn, the more I'm able to share that with others and give back to others, which really, like, when I think about it, you know, I would love to have kids, love to get married, love to have a cute little house out in the country with all my animals, and be the super parent who does it all and has a great career, helps people. I'd love to do that, but really, I just feel like my main calling in life, if I get none of that, like, I want to help people. I want to be better. I want to take care of people. That's all I really want to do. Yeah. But if I never get to do those things, like, I really just feel like my main purpose is to be helpful in whatever way I can. You know, I've continuously been placed in situations that were not fair, that were not my fault, that were just shitty things to go through. Nobody should have to go through that. But it's hard to say, because I think until you understand, it's hard to hear it. But there is purpose in pain and suffering. There's beauty in suffering, and it's only in reflection and healing and time that I've learned that. In the moment, there is nothing productive about it in the moment. And for whatever time that follows until you're able to heal that, there's nothing productive about it. There's nothing right about it. And there's still, you know, like, I'm not saying there's anything right in it. I'm just saying, like, if I didn't go through that, I couldn't help other people who did. And I'm not talking about going and sitting at a meeting and talking, or going out and volunteering, or working the jobs that shit aside. I'm talking about those experiences you just can't explain, where you meet a version of you, and you have the opportunity to tell them what you needed to hear, to show them what you needed to see. What they do with it is their own choice, but, like, I heard someone say the other day, like, every no, every rejection pointed them in the right direction where they were supposed to end up. And they're kind of just, like, reflecting back on, you know, like, all the unrequited love and the heartbreaks, and, like, the hobbies that fell to the wayside, the job opportunities that they were dreaming of saying no, all of these things. And in the scheme of things, like, a year seems a long time, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years seems so far away. But when you think about how long your life expectancy is in the grand scheme of things, that is not very far away at all, you know. Crazier things have happened. I don't know. There's a lot of people pulling up here. I feel awkward. But so far in my car. Hang on. Yeah, I think those people finally left. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that, when Princess Carolyn is like, I'm still here, Bojack, and he's like, why? And she's like, I don't know, I'm a fool, I guess. Like, I'm just like, that's the type of shit I've been on lately. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm vibing, quote unquote. Yeah, it's a little sunny out for my taste now, so I'm gonna take myself back home and edit this video. If you made it through, congrats. This is a very chill video. I really just, I don't know. I kind of just wanted to be outside today, take myself on a nice little date, cook myself some food when I get home. I don't know. I enjoy spending time with me, so, and I can't wait to watch this back someday and be like, look at you, doing what you should. Like, look at you, healing, yes. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around. Shout out to everyone watching. You guys are funny, but alright. I'm just gonna go. I don't think there needs to be an outro, so bye.